Sis, maybe you've met her or even know her. She picks the restaurant, and when he says wherever's fine, she picks anyway, then tells him what he's ordering. She corrects how he tells a story in front of your friends. She's already decided where they're moving, what car they're buying, whether his mama's coming for the holidays, and he just goes along. He's not tolerating her. He's choosing her, chasing her sometimes over women who would actually pour into him. And that's the question good women sit with quietly. Why does he want her when I'm right here? And that question doesn't stay curious for long, it turns inward. Am I not enough? Was I too soft? Not enough of a challenge? Settle that now, sis. It's not about your work. He wasn't comparing character. He was comparing comfort. You require presence, growth, the nerve to try and get it wrong in front of you. She requires his agreement. He didn't choose her over you. He chose whichever cost him less of himself. So let's get into what's running him, because it's rarely just one thing. Sometimes he's never learned how to lead. Ask him where he wants to eat and watch him freeze. That's a man who spent his life watching decisions get made around him instead of by him. A dominant woman isn't scary to that man. She's relief. And the more he gets corrected, the less he offers next time. Try equals get it wrong equals get corrected. So why try? Some take it further. They simply don't decide, period, until she's not choosing to dominate. She's choosing to function. Sometimes it's insecurity underneath that same freeze. He won't push back even when he disagrees, because being wrong out loud terrifies him more than staying quiet. Her certainty covers for the certainty he doesn't have. And the longer that runs, he becomes whoever she needs instead of who he is, until he genuinely forgets what he prefers. That's what disuse does to a voice. Here's one we don't say enough in church. A lot of these men were raised watching their mother run the whole household alone because the man in her life wasn't fully present. And something got written into him. This is just what strong women do. So he meets a woman who runs him the same way, and it doesn't clang as a warning. It feels like home, even when home was never safe. But sometimes it's the opposite mother, sis, the mama's boy. Not the son of an overwhelmed woman. The son of a woman who never let him hold anything at all. She fought his battles, cleaned up behind him, smoothed things over at his job, called the landlord when he was behind on rent. So he never built the muscle of managing himself. That man isn't looking for a partner. He's looking for the next manager. A dominant woman fits perfectly. She'll supply his needs the way his mother did, covering overdue bills, buying the car, funding the toys. He calls it love. It's a shift change, and sometimes her control isn't projection, it's record. He gambles the bills, disappears for days, and it costs the family every time, until she stops asking what he thinks. Not from a controlling spirit, but from a woman who got burned. Sometimes it's just familiarity. If a sharp tongue and constant correcting were just the household norm for him, that doesn't alarm him. It's white noise he's used to sleeping through, and maybe the deepest confusion. A lot of men can't tell a strong woman from a dominant one. I like a woman who knows what she wants. True and good. But knowing what she wants for herself turned into deciding what he wants too. And he never noticed the line move. A strong woman leads her own life. A dominant one leads his. Some mistake chaos for chemistry. The arguing, the drama, reading as passion instead of a problem. A racing heart from anxiety and one from attraction feel almost the same in the body. If he grew up around tension, calm doesn't register as love. It registers as nothing happening. So the steady, praying woman gets passed over, not because she's lacking, but because his nervous system hasn't learned yet that quiet can be love too. Most of the time, it's 2 or 3 of these layered on top of each other. The passive man is often the insecure one too, and the mama's boy usually can't tell strength from control anymore. 1 Kings shows us this exact layering in one man. Ahab had a throne, real authority, real access to wisdom, and instead he sulked when he didn't get his way, let his wife act in his name, let her cost an innocent man his life over a vineyard. while he sat back inside his own reign. That wasn't one flaw. That was passivity, insecurity, and confusion about power, all stacked into a crown he never actually carried. Good women, you need not question your worth to why some men choose this type of woman. Some men are not healed. That's his process to walk out, not your worth to prove.